American Language Course Placement Test. Form 89. Part 1 Listening. Directions for items 1 to 66. You will hear statements or questions on the tape. Select the best answer and mark your answer sheet A, B, C, or D. Do not write on the test booklet. 1. The teacher's custom is to come early. 2. That man is a government agent. 3. Where can I reach you tonight? 4. David has the best assignment in this project. 5. Lucy was lucky to be able to get the tickets. 6. When I called him, he was too occupied to talk. 7. Our guest stayed overnight. 8. It's important to arrive early. 9. I have sufficient time to study. 10. The instructor told the student to get in touch with him the next day. 11. The regular signals from sinking ship suddenly ceased. 12. The huge tree was cut down yesterday. 13. Susan went to the zoo yesterday. What did she see there? 14. John is planning for a long flight. What is he planning for? 15. Mary doesn't like her jacket because one sleeve is too long. What is too long? 16. The theater was loaded with people. How was the theater? 17. What woman can lift very heavy objects? How would you describe her? 18. The trip was made over bumpy roads. What kind of road were they? 19. This fruit grows on a vine. Where does it grow? 20. My friend works every day except Sunday. How many days a week does he work? 21. John would rather have a hamburger than a hot dog. What would he prefer? 22. John ate some dessert at noon. What did he eat? 23. The military is very concerned about this student. How does the military feel about him? 24. This student works independently of others. How does he work? 25. You should study your lesson in advance. When should you study your lesson? 26. I hear an aircraft. 27. Take your time. 28. I'm making the coffee now. 29. My friend felt sick yesterday. 30. He was getting tired from walking all afternoon. 31. This pencil is like that one. 32. The doctor says I have the flu. 33. Jack asked, do you enjoy fishing? Tom replied, yes, it is my favorite sport. 34. He thought about buying the book. 35. This metal can be bent easily into any shape. 36. Air can be expanded. 37. The student is confused by all the names. 38. The main speaker for the convention is a famous person. 39. Bob is leaving soon. 40. He is looking at the newspaper now. 41. John would rather have a red car. 42. The story about Philip Nolan is fictional. 43. Lieutenant Jones is a very cautious pilot. 44. Mrs. Jones saw a light in the distance. 45. Visiting American homes gives you an opportunity to speak English. 46. John usually goes to bed at 11 o'clock. 47. This wristwatch is old. 48. My room faces Madison Avenue. 49. The electrician fixed my radio in 1 hour. 50. Tom said. I'll write twice a week on my trip. 51. Where was Joe yesterday at noon? He went to the barber shop. Why did Joe go to the barber shop? 52. Sergeant Brown, where are you going in such a hurry? I'm going to the club for dinner. Where will C.T. Brown eat? 53. Our friends are going to Chicago next month. Yes, I know. This morning they told me they are going by jet plane. How will the friends get to Chicago? 54. Where did Cap Murphy go? He went to HQ. He has to report to Commandant at 3:15. When does the captain have to be there? 55. Have you noticed anything unusual about the moon tonight? Yes, there's a ring around it. What does the woman see? 56. How do you like Anne's new winter hat? It's nice, and it's the brightest red I've ever seen. What did the man say about the hat? 57. Were Don's parents happy to meet his fiancée? Yes, they were delighted to meet here. Who were Don's parents glad to meet? 58. Are the crops going to be good this year? Yes, they should be because we've had an excellent combination of rain and sunshine. What are the woman and man talking about? 59. Robert failed his last examination. 60. The students made up their minds to go to the party. 61. That instrument panel that is very important, it is on the left. 62. Mr. Brown called a taxi company and asked, "Can you send a cab to my hotel?" The clerk said, "Right away, sir." 63. The carpenter was always on time for work. 64. He flies quite well. 65. We always enjoy reading the local news. 66. The student bought an inexpensive dictionary. This is the end of the listening part of the test.